Hello everybody, how are you doing today? My name is ActTG, and today we're going to continue with Chapter 4 of the Danganronpa Blind Playthrough. And of course, in the last stream, we figured out who was behind the murders of Taka. Behind the murders of Kiyotaka Ishimaru and Hifumi Yamada. And the mastermind behind that case was Celeste. And of course, let's see what Chapter 4 is going to be all about.
Correct.
We have to find him, and he can tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Yoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well.
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then?
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Oyukuri is gonna be so mad at me. Well, let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Hello, Monokuma. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding
Me angry!
with anger.
And you're not so mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
Oh, that no man doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an instant mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry!
My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please! Don't get so angry. Here, let me help save your chakra.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Fang for fang? Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation.
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see.
Well, what's he talking about? And it's nighttime. Nighttime has officially begun.
This is a school and as such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet.
As long as he keeps saying the same messages, then I'm just gonna skip them. So, it's nighttime.
Hey.
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested a nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone head back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all. The mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. And back to Monokuma Theater. Oh, how I missed them. Not. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we could do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Yeah, Monokuma theaters are still just as strange as ever.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Same messages. First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko?
What's your
What?
problem?
You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine,
What the
then
heck?
don't look at me.
I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all.
Indeed. It has been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Uyakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later.
Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave.
She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
Hmm.
I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty in Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the
You're
worst.
the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself.
Huh?
I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings.
Oh!
Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big, fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated backboard. And that's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know?
Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Oh, really? Talking to the one who you've been spying on. I'm sure that's a good idea. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment.
Just the
Oh,
worst.
watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister, Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat? I'm kinda nervous.
Huh?
Huh? How come?
What's your
Because
problem?
I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family?
Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
You had 2 moms?
What? That's just how things were.
That's like a serious issue.
Just let go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. Oh, dear, speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours. Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up.
A pretty miserable situation, man.
I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately head back to my room. I'll have to wait until tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. And now it's time for free time. So now it's time to see who do I want to spend some time with. Well, Kyoko's out of the question. Not if she really hates me that much right now. And definitely not Sakura, since she's resting in her room. That still leaves with several more options. Let's see. Oh, they're all really exploring the 4th floor. I guess I could spend time with Oi. Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. Oh, what the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the narrow plates covering all the windows. I know. We should try grabbing the top and yanking down on it. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yep.
You got it.
You want to do some stretches with me? I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hina and I grew a little closer today. I still don't have any presents, so no. Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports. Can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps. Run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay?
What the heck?
I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever, I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one? She got to her main sport but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be, well, since she's the professional swimmer, I pretty much have to assume it's swimming. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the blue sky. But isn't it hard to do that many sports, even for you?
Well...
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge? What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it all you got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss.
But...
When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop?
Okay.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz. Did she just call herself... Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Huh?
Excuses?
Just a second!
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here? I mean, there is a pool in the school after all.
Oh!
That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna do some push-ups in my room. Like, maybe around 1,000 or something. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast as strong as I would have expected. And her report card has been updated. And the skill points has increased. By 1, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's all I've been getting from her. Skill points. I'm just wondering, when does her skills come into play? Like, maybe the next time I see her, most likely? We'll see, we'll see. Once we were all done, I head back to my room for a little while. Alright, time to begin part 2 of the free time. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Alright, let's see who to see next. Oh, they're all downstairs. I guess I should spend some time with Buyukuya. And here's Genocide Jill. Do I really want to spend some time with her yet? Yeah, I think I'm more focused on Buyukuya. I don't know if I exactly have to spend time with Genocide Jill or Toko in order to gain some more experience or spend some more closer time with either of them. Anyway, let's talk to Buyukuya.
The others have flocked together as usual, I see. But they need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment.
Should I talk to Buyukuya for a while? Yeah, might as well.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this.
I spent some time with Buyukuya. Buyukuya and I grew a little closer today. Still don't have a present. That's it. Okay, so apparently I'm not as close with Buyukuya as I thought. I am with Oi, but not Buyukuya.
Attention! Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly!
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it, too. Can I warp down there? Yes, I can. What's this special announcement? Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Alright, what's the motive this time?
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right?
Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again?
Oh, no! Again! I can't take it anymore!
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are.
No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. That's not at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today,
The reason I
I'm
gathered you all
feeling
here is
blessed.
so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop being around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Booyakuya, you already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah? So, what about it?
In other words,
Well, today, I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy's actually Sakura Ogami. He said so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret.
What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is
What are
this?
you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills!
Roaster, boiler, kill her. Don't kill her. Whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. So I think he did just provide another motive, and I think Sakura's next up on the chopping block. Oh boy. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh?
What
the heck?
So, what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well,
You're
he's
wrong.
There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
huh?
What?
And he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Heen is right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. You mean like, I don't know, a hostage? What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever he says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that.
Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry. I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
But please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut
myself.
up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about promise? What did the mastermind order you to do?
I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you take an aim on their lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
Huh?
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
but
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... nighttime!
This is a school as such. Soon the doors to
Yeah,
the
skipping
dining
if it's
hall.
the same.
Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat
Over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
no, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Dang, Monokuma, just revealing that right out of the blue. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Buyukuyu said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? As long as that fact exists, there will be a motive for killing her. Ugh. Okay, now we have the game of life up there. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you'd do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut. Instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
Ha ha ha.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall.
Oh, Makoto, are you okay?
Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you.
What a dullard.
Toko? Uyakuya? Oh, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such
Don't make
ignorance.
that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool.
The masterminds... Are you talking about Sakura? That's why I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Oh, great. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat.
Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair.
Unfair.
The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
what the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Makuma said, an eye for an eye?
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. Oh, thank you, Kyoko! Thank you! The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred,
in other words,
this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, do you still stand there and argue like children?
but
That's not what I was trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
Matter.
Huh?
What?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that.
Hold on, Boyakuya!
In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
Dang away!
I should have died.
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is
You
this?
think I can't do it? Hina, calm down!
That's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want.
What's wrong? Lost your nerve?
I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000.
So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Rukuya. And all you could do is mock them for it.
What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday, that attitude is going to come back and bite you.
hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily allude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without words, each of us left the dining hall. We head back to our rooms, one by one. Whew. So, what should I do today? Okay, well, there's still 2 people I have not talked to yet. That I can talk to. They all on the 4th floor again. Yep. Pretty much in the same spots as before. Maybe I should go check out the office, talk to Toko. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have had much to look forward to if I did get out. I'll spend some time with Toko.
What's your
What?
problem?
More pity? Aren't you such a good person, showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko, and Toko and I grew a little closer today. Still no present. Okay, good. I think I can get the next skill point or skill from her. I'm surprised I was not that close with Bulukuya yet, but with Oi and Toko, I thought Toko totally hated me. But it's not like she's going out of her way to avoid me. Still, we're not actually talking either. Hey, Toko.
What's your
What?
problem?
You have a question? You have a question for your classmate? Huh? Is she happy? So I kinda asked before, but what do you like to do in your spare time? I just write. I'm serialized, so I'm always really busy. And when I'm not writing, I'm studying. I'm not an idiot like you. God damn it! I had to go and open my big mouth again. You must hate me for sure now, right? No, it didn't really bother me. But I can't believe you actually write novels, and that people all over the world read them. So, how do you get your ideas for what you write? Is it like real-life experience, or... Are you stupid? What? I told you, didn't I? I write romance novels. How could I use my real-life experiences for that? It's all for my imagination. It's just delusions. Delusions let you fall in love as much as you want, even if you never do in real life. Are you saying you can't write romance unless you already have lots of experience in love? No, not at all. It's okay. I'm used to people making fun of me. But someday I'll show them. I'll get pretty someday and show them all. Boiling over like magma, Toko stormed off. This time, I'm sure she hates me. Toko's report card has been updated, and skill points has increased. By 1, I imagine. That's all it's ever been. Yep. Once we were all done, I head back to my room for a little while. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Alright? So I have one last person to talk to. Yeah, this doesn't really tell me much, because it could be anywhere in the hall. That is right here.
According to the spirits...
I had a dream last night. I saw that the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from this school nightmare.
How about that?
It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man.
Should I hang out with Hero for a while? Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I got something I want to show you. I got the stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods.
Hero showed me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. Hero and I grew a little closer today. Still don't have a present. And that's it. Buyukuya and Hero were the only ones I really haven't gotten that close to yet. Yet Toko and Oi I have.
Yeah, soon the doors to the Okay then.
Same message as before. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Unfortunately, something's gonna happen tonight. I just feel it. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard an annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey. Well, it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I wonder how long this origin story will go on.
Good morning, everyone.
Same message as before. I wonder if freeze time still continues today, or not. Well, we'll find out. I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. If they can still listen to you. Wah! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh great, oh great, oh great. Ugh. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina!
With Genocide Jill.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
She's clearly still alive.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened?
Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table.
And that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful
I'll start cutting,
scissors!
and cutting, and cutting, and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero, help me.
Sure thing.
Geez, Genocide Jill is still crazy as ever. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. You okay, Hina? By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch.
But still, that was super close. If I had yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know.
Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile.
Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura.
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Hina. Huh? Sakura. You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Bakuto, Hero, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Oh, damn.
To hurt Hina? Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her? What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why?
Somebody save me.
Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Oh, Kyoko, please! You have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Oh boy, this is not going to end well. Oh boy. Hopefully we can fix the friendship between us, right? Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier? It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah? To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What? What?
Because...
Because, ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway,
Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you.
whew.
That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. It's not another secret room or anything like that, right? I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Something going on with Alter Ego? The dressing room. So the something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something? Well, what is it, Alter Ego? Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work,
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master will want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but that's true. It's true. So, it's okay.
I'm
If it's for the
gonna
sake
do
of
my best.
everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Mokoto. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko, to be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Mokoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, Could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. You mean the boys' room? A room without a surveillance camera. Oh, technically it's the boys' room that leads to the secret room. That's it! The secret room you told me about! I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. Oh, is there? Oh, now I see it.
However,
just because there's no camera there, doesn't mean there's no danger. Yeah, after all, someone did come into the room and attacked me and stole all the files. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network now. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have
But
to do.
despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing them up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh! You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there,
However,
assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Okay, let's just pray that Monokuma does not find us. I didn't really get a good look at what floor the secret room was on. I think it was the second floor, I think. Yeah, I think it is.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just staying there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Alright, now let's make sure that all the documents are really there. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. Well, she says it's in the desk drawer. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with a cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us. As friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay. But all the, documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're still high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
The way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Okay, I think that's kind of like bad grammar right there. If we can find some new clue. Good job, translators, once again. What is that, number 8 right now? Which is why alter ego,
correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I head back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Who's there? Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out of here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Oi, what happened?
Huh?
Makoto, Kyoko, Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Oh no, don't tell me she's the one who died. Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So, what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other
Either
words...
way, this door isn't locked. Which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then, there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Knowing this game's track record so far, I doubt it. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. Well, that silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom. In the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started adjusting the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy. If I could just... I pushed on with all my strength, and finally, the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, apparently she's dead. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And yeah, the death announcement, or the body discovery announcement.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Now it's time for Deadly Life, the investigation.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
Yeah, I knew Monokuma had given a motive to kill, and looks like it's proceeding as planned for him. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura
Interesting.
was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you! Hiro, Fuyakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive
One of you did it. I know it. You... I'm guessing that's Monokuma speaking. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's
That's
the
right.
Monokuma file.
It's the next Monokuma file.
Yeah.
And don't get so mad, Miss Hachina, or you're gonna ruin that rude little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew.
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well,
So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blacken is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
The hell? He owes them one? I hate him! I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you see that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who to send guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Jeez, I actually pressed the square button.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn on my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
An order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind.
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Ryukuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't
I
forgive
won't
you.
let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion will be a waste of time. How about compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'm gonna spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, Hiro? Do you really object?
Um...
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
That's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura,
correct.
for those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Ryukuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. And now it's time to investigate. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Alright, here's number 4. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Okay.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? Oh, really? Now you're just gonna make that reference, aren't you?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about the locked room murder themselves? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When we break down this hot murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method, seals the room. Hi Gimmick, how you doing? How are you doing today? Yeah, just started with the Chapter 4 investigation. How are you doing today, Gimmick? Yeah, this simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. This is the first one. Trigger Happy Havoc, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely the first one. And the second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. I think I could probably eliminate the second type already.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have a gap that will allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words,
stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Oh, that's good, Gimmick. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we could cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case? The room was locked after, or the killer waited inside?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Okay. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have a problem believing that that's what killed her, but according to the mom file, she had also vomited blood. Okay, yeah, don't. I just want to try to get through without much information as possible. I'm doing this blind, you know. Yeah, and this is strange because there's no blood right in front of her, so something happened. Just don't know what. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. Yeah, so she definitely vomited up blood, but there's no blood right in front of her, so she's got to be moved. She has to have moved at some point. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe it was poison or something. After all, there is access to poison. There is access to poison now, so I don't see poison out of the realm of possibility. Okay, there's Assassin Sakura's body. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Not a chance. Boy Akuya?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Do you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Okay, what's this thing right next to her? This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Oh, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like him. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on him. You really like him that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Okay, yeah, that's pretty suspicious. Polka dot candy wrapper. The heck are those? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Huh. There's something else on the ground near the glass. Monokuma with a knight. Okay. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. With a knight. Okay. Well, I see blood right in front of the magazines. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she's died? Yeah, maybe that's the spot where she vomited blood from. Oh, whoa, what the heck? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab has all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window that I broke to get inside. Yeah, but why are they under the Chem A2? Why are they under the protein shake?
Correct.
But they are just scattered around the can. they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Yeah, so someone must have dropped the drink as soon as after I broke the window. That's what you're saying. Okay. Well, these bottles kind of match the shards on the ground, so I guess I should investigate those. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And each side each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Okay. So I definitely see a pawn, a rook, a bishop, and a king. Oh, there's one missing. If, we count the knight figure as well. Where the heck did the queen one go? What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in the bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat place inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay, Monokuma bottles have been added. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma ball is sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Interesting. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay, so I'm guessing it's time to talk to the witnesses.
However...
But for Sakura to be killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. That's interesting.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Ryokuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me... She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. That's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Oi's account has been added, but the fact that she had asked those 3 to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. Well, one of them is conveniently right here.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
That is true.
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But who would do what I said?
and risk being killed by that monster. So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, thanks. Okay, now we have Byakuya's account. What else can I investigate? The clock? It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file. Oh, you have not seen after Chapter 4. Okay, so after Chapter 4, it's pretty much blind for you, okay? According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? Okay, why is the chair so important here? Okay, that must have been the chair that we moved, yes. Okay. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Okay, shall I investigate the door now? This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Okay, so there's this possibility that the killer must have been inside the room when I broke the window. There's still the possibility of that, and just snuck in during the confusion. Oh, there's still more. Okay, I haven't investigated the locker yet. Huh? The locker is open. And there on the inside, it's a handprint. Actually, more than one.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was open! Great. So where was the killer hiding? That's why God no. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Well, it must mean someone was hiding in there before, but definitely not while the door was locked, because it was open.
Listen.
Well, Bakuto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so. For the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, so let's see where they are on the map. Not on the 4th floor. Not in the gym. Not on the 2nd floor gym. Not in the dormitories. Not on the 1st floor. Really, I'm just gonna have to walk around blind. Oh, that's just great. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Okay, well at least now I have a general idea where to go. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Toko, definitely. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
Who's there?
The most negative aura I ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She did look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Actually, yes, about what Sakura told you. I want to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. And we have Toko's account. So if I can believe those two, then that just leaves Hiro. But of course, I'm probably going to say he's still going to deny it. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Do you need something?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
How'd you know about that?
Could it be...
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? Well, I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too.
What? When did Sakura tell you that?
When she asked me to meet with her, of course.
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note. She
How about
she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing.
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Yeah, me too. He's certainly the most suspicious one so far. Is he being framed again? So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all
No
wrong!
way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look
I
at
haven't
me!
seen her since then.
While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Do I still have it? Let's see.
Yeah, I started using WiseBot. Is WiseBot being a problem for you? Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Oh, sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore.
With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Oh my gosh, it's the exact same candy wrapper that Sakura had. When did Hiro get his hands on that? Yeah, he's definitely the most suspicious one on the chopping block right now. You okay, Gimmick?
Huh?
Oh. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Yeah, he's definitely the most suspicious one on the chopping block right now. Okay. Yeah, pretty much updates, probably closer to, 15 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, closer to 15. Okay, so I heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. On top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we'd found in the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? Alright. I'll take a look at the crime scene again.
Hey.
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
I see. So along with Buikuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. And most likely, I'm guessing it's Hiro who's lying at this point. He's definitely the most suspicious one, that's for sure. Someone's lying.
Anyway...
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shovel magazines, and the Malkuma bottles. Though these three things have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Okay, first, the body. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
Oh, there's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I have plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What, so you're a professional investigator or something? What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. I'm just wondering what that yellow powder was. Someone definitely did not bring a flower in there or something.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow. Instead, received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, would you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's why I learned from examining her body in detail. Okay, so we have Kyoko's examination summary. Okay, so she suffered 2 blows to the head and both hands were free of blood. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. At least from here. Oh, she did say next to go to the magazine rack. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way in accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the Invert magazine and flipped through it. This is... Toko? In blood? On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message? I highly doubt that, considering both her hands were spotless. And I really doubt that the killer wiped her hands clean. There's really no reason to.
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's a killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. After all, Hiro could, possibly still fake it.
I won't forgive
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We could use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Yeah, so... Yeah, maybe the true killer wanted to frame Toko, so... Yeah, I think maybe she's innocent on the whole thing, maybe. So that just left Hiro and Byakuya. And last we have the bottles. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. I think I pretty much discovered that earlier, I think. One of the bottles is missing, the queen one, I believe. So where'd the queen one go? A correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in their outcome. And it's not just because you don't And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma ball has been updated.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma balls that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
You gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma ball. Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... What choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma balls that's still intact. Why do you need to do that? I mean, why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma balls. Alright, just as a control, yeah, the balls weigh exactly the same, what it looks like. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma ball weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, then let's give it a try. What the? Okay, the broken figures are heavier? Did another smashed bottle somehow get on top of that or something? That's the only explanation I can think of. The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other
The
words,
results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles puts it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Okay, this is really getting interesting. There, I finished examining all the things Kyoko mentioned, and I did find some new clues. But when it comes to the locked room puzzle, I'm still totally clueless.
hey,
Oh, I just remembered. There was something I wanted to tell you. I saw Bukuya in the chem lab when they went to go get the scale.
whew.
I didn't want to deal with him, so I took great pains to sneak in and out without him noticing me. And,
So...
if you haven't checked out the chem lab, you should probably do that, since I couldn't do it myself. You know, the protein can we found in the murder scene must have come from the chem lab. I think you're right. I should probably take a look around that area.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to next. I think Bukuya is still there. Yep, he is.
What?
Mokoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, I got it.
I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand.
Don't push your ego any further. Okay, something has definitely changed. And yeah, a bottle broke here and looked like it created a nasty spill. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? Is it the same powder that was found in Sakura? I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh, someone definitely has been stepping in it. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go, Chop Chop.
Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I had drawn up a sketch of the room. So, how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean.
For me?
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It will appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Mokoto,
possible.
are they yours? No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Bukuya said.
I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints.
Unfortunately,
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
then these prints are a really valuable clue. Okay, what about the broken bottle here? There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Oh great, it's poison. It looks like the bottle had a label on it. MC4.
Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled...
So, in other words...
Right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Okay, so we have the source of the powder. Now, I want to investigate the left shelf because that's the only one that was disturbed, what it looks like. Let's see. What's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. All of them? Because I clearly see something that says C9. So I guess I could consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled with Chem C9.
Could someone put it here on accident?
I don't know. Well, I think you can walk around to the cabinet C. I don't think B has been touched. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. A lot of them are C9s. So I guess I could consider this part of the shelving unit section C. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application to the real world?
That's
The
fine.
words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well.
I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I could consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements.
Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What is a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Okay. Well, I guess I can investigate... this powder some more. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. Well, it's still possible to get to Cabinet C, what looks like. According to Buikuya, the powder had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Okay, so we have footprints in the powder. Oh, investigation is done and over with.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the 1st floor of the school. See you soon.
Is this time already? But we're right in the middle of figuring out this locked room mystery.
I'll have to try to tie up all the loose ends of the class trial. No, I absolutely will figure everything out. And we shall start the class trial in the next stream. So, before I leave for today, is there anything you wish to say before I leave, Gimmick? And how are you enjoying the stream? Anything you have to say, Gimmick? Thanks, Gimmick. Next time on the Danganronpa blind playthrough, we'll start the Class 4 trial in the Chapter 4 class trial and try to figure out this locked room mystery once and for all. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good night/day. Until the next stream, fare thee well. Good night, everybody.